Hello, welcome to Connie's Clever Concepts and the fourth area of the DISC behavior styles, D, I, S, and C. We have looked at, in the past 3 weeks, the D, the I, and the S, and today I'm going to share with you some traits about the C personality, and then also some ways that the C can grow. You know, we each have our niche in life. We have our strengths, our talents, and then we also have our drawbacks and things that are hard for us. But you know what? We shouldn't be looking at anybody else and judge ourselves by anybody else. We should just be looking to ourselves, within ourselves. Where are we happy? What are we happy doing? Where are my strengths and my talents? All right, so today I'm going to share a little bit on the C personality. Okay, so the traits of the C personality is, the C personality is very conscientious. So they're always going to be paying attention to kind of what others think, or they don't want to bother others. They're very conscientious. They're detail-oriented, and they are a perfectionist. And that means that they probably have a clean house and a clean car and a clean desk, because they're very organized and they just put everything away, right? So they're very organized. Perfectionists sometimes mean that everything has to be done perfect or right. And the truth is that none of us can do anything perfect or right all the time. But it's good to be conscious of the fact of trying to do your very best job, right? The C-style person is very analytical. So that means they're a thinker. Everything that goes on, they're going to analyze it and think about it. Sometimes the C personality is a bit quieter than everyone else because they're listening, they're watching, and they're thinking. And so they just might not talk so much, but they are listening, and they don't always like to engage in quite as much conversation. They are very curious. They like to learn new things all the time. They're big readers, and they are very precise. So if a C personality style tells you something, they usually are very precise and exact. They're not going to elaborate. They're probably not going to put their opinion in there. They're going to tell you just like it is. They're very precise. And as I said earlier, they're very organized. So they have an organized desk. Their day is organized. They're very good business people because they are organized and they make sure that they stay on target for the things they need to do. And they like the facts. And so if you're talking to a C personality, you want to make sure you have facts. Not just your ideas, not just what you think, not your opinion, but the facts. And they want to know where you got the facts and how legitimate the facts are. Another thing with the C style is they are a bit slower on making decisions. So since they're a thinker, you can just figure that they're not going to be real fast paced. They're not going to make decisions real fast because they're going to think about it for a while. So that can be a drawback if you need to make a decision quickly. That can be a drawback. Now let's look at the C styles. And I also should say that whenever you take your time and you think about a decision, that's also very good because you're paying attention to all the details, you know, taking in all the facts on things before you make a decision. But it just might be a little slower than the D or the I appreciate, right? Okay, so the C style, some personal growth areas are concentrate on doing the right things, not just doing things right. Sometimes when we're trying to do everything right, we don't step out and do many things that we would like to because we're afraid we won't do it right. So concentrate on doing the right things. What are the right things for you if you are a C personality? Be less critical of others because, you know, you're always analyzing and that kind of thing. So try to appreciate the ideas of other people and to not be quite as critical. You know, the C style's tendency is to criticize sometimes. To grow, the C can also respond more quickly to a team's accomplishments. Maybe if you have a group that you're working with, it's important to compliment them. Did you know that people's skills and confidence on your team grow if you encourage them and give them encouragement. I was working on something the other day, and I'm not going to say what it is in case that person's watching, but they kept criticizing me and everything that I did until finally I was a little bothered, and I really didn't want to keep trying. So it's important to encourage people where they're doing well and to try not to be critical. Strive to build relationships. Sometimes the C has a bit of trouble with that because they don't like to talk or have as much conversation. They do like time by themselves, and so sometimes it's a little difficult to build relationships. So you have to do that on purpose. Try to build relationships. Be a little more decisive, and focus less on facts and think a little more about people. Yes, the C personality style is task focused, but you also need to stop and think about the people around you. If you really think about it, what's the most important things in life? It's really the people that you love, right? So take a few more risks. So as a C style, sometimes the C doesn't take risk there again because they're worried about being perfect, doing things right. If they can't do it well, they might not want to do it at all. And so that's a little bit about the C personality style. And that completes our 4-week series of the D, I, S, and C. So be sure and look on Connie's Clever Concepts.blog for the D, I, C, and S, and also for several other vlogs that share a little bit about all 4 of the styles. So if you like this, be sure and like it, follow it, share it with others. I would greatly appreciate it. Have an awesome day.